Everybody, it's onion trees. Yeah?
Yep. Because right before recording, I moved the bag, and Brett didn't start the recording. He was like, "It's the bag," and so I was like, "Oh, okay." And I crunched my chips into the mic.
It's gonna be crunching.
I'll try and chew quieter.
Who cares?
This should be our ASMR episode.
Yeah.
No. Because you have to edit it, and ASMR makes you uncomfortable.
That's true.
So I kind of fucking jury-rigged some topics for us to talk about, but we'll get to those after our checkup.
Yeah.
So Brett, how are you since the last podcast?
My mood really hasn't improved
Charles,
much.
how are you?
Brain don't work.
Yeah, same.
My brain have to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to force my brain to work.
Yeah,
My shoulder really hurts.
we're about to do finals. Charles is in pain.
A lot of pain. It hurts to breathe.
Carlos is on vacation. Or a weekend vacation, because he has to come do finals too. And we're just doing this to fill in time before Zane gets here from work. And then Aaron is also off today. Yep. I tell you, you're just sleeping wrong.
Yeah.
I think it's the new
Yeah,
thing I'm sleeping on.
that's what you were telling us. Either you're gonna get used to it and know how to sleep on it just subconsciously, or you're gonna have to do like pillows or something
Yeah.
right on your back.
Yeah, maybe.
I can't sleep on my back. I get sleep paralysis and then I get night terrors. It's fucked up.
I'll sometimes like start off on my back, but I'll eventually end up like on my front or on the side or something.
I usually sleep on my front, actually. I'll have a pillow right here. And just like,
That gives you horny dreams.
huh?
That gives you horny dreams.
Does it?
It's supposed to.
That explains a lot.
I kind of
Like, I'm not even shitposting. Like, I was like, what the fuck's up with my dreams lately?
as opposed to me not remembering shit about my dreams, I kind of sort of remember at least the vague topic of one of my dreams last night.
Which was?
It's gonna be a topic we've talked about 3 times now.
Oh, god dang it, Brett.
Yeah, it involved just building.
Segue and a half right there, I swear.
It just involved like building Gundam kits.
You fucking nerd.
Yeah. I mean, it's
He's
working
got a Gundam kit, like, over off to the side.
I'm working on
We
customizing
were
it.
watching fucking the Gun Plus shit earlier.
Yeah, and I fucking love it too. I'm also a nerd for Gundam.
Yeah, I like Gundam too, but you guys are escalating really fast.
What do you
Well,
mean
I'm-
I'm escalating? I've
I'm
always been
escalating
listening
really
to it.
fast. He's. It's just really cool. It's something I've been meaning to get into for a while, but I just have had other nerdy shit getting in the way.
I just brought that to help me try and get in a more creative mood before I like actually start working.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I've been trying to get into Gundam too. I just finished Unicorn, and then I'm gonna try and get into G Gundam. But that's really what I'm getting to. But you know the one thing I like from G Gundam is the shining burning finger attack, which is a cool ability, which is the first topic I have. Is cool abilities.
It's almost like we're actual podcasters now.
Oh my
We're
god.
getting a segue and everything.
Oh my god.
I originally wrote cool fights, but then Brett was like, "We've already done that before."
I thought we did. Cause I
Doesn't matter. Even if we have, we got one.
Yeah.
There's plenty of cool fights to talk about, like the one between Emperor Palpatine and Savage Opress and Darth Maul in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. That's a cool fight scene. That's all I got.
What makes it cool?
Just the choreography is amazing. They're jumping around and fighting and beating the shit out of an old man and getting their shit kicked in by an old man.
The Clone Wars or whatever, that wasn't done with mocap, was it?
I don't know. It could have been, but I think it was. I don't think it was.
Even though I'm not the biggest fan of it, one of my favorite abilities comes from 7 Deadly Sins. It's called Full Counter,
Uh-huh.
and I don't exactly know how well it works, but it's essentially like fucking, what's that one game where you you can counter before they do an attack the turn before, and then you know what? I'm just gonna explain it as it's like any counter in Smash Bros. Except he doesn't have to like hit you back. He just redirects all of your strength back at you. And
I was gonna say there are a lot of games that have like a parry system.
Yeah, I was thinking of a turn-based game. That's why.
Oh.
Where you can just put counter and then you wait for the opponent to attack.
Pokemon's got that.
It's probably Pokemon then.
Yeah, it's called counter. Is the move.
It's okay. Thanks. Thanks, Charles.
And then if they attack you, if you do it and they didn't attack, then it just does nothing. I think it's like protect.
Yeah, I like people who can counter other people, like Full Blast.
Cool abilities. I don't really know any, to be completely honest. That's all I have to say about that. You know what show had cool abilities? That fucking Dead Man Wonderland.
I've never seen it.
It's kind of gratuitous and it's pretty edgy, but it's
Look at the fucking name.
oh yeah, but the abilities that they came up with were pretty cool.
What? Me carefully opening the bag.
Yeah.
You know, I think one series has fantastic abilities. It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
You know.
You thought I was gonna say Gundam, didn't you?
No, and I knew you were gonna say JoJo.
I don't know what else to fucking talk about. Like, anime shit. Or
I
just like
I like time-based abilities. That's why
Yeah.
I think I like The World and King Crimson.
Yeah.
I really like Sex Pistols. That's my favorite stand.
It
It just seems like a really good.
It's just 6 little bullet men.
No, yeah, no, I know it's. You guys have explained it.
Then
Sex
you
Pistols.
then you know what Sex Pistols is, so why would you outright just say you don't know anything about JoJo when you clearly do?
Man, I was using
Gotcha,
hyperbole.
bitch.
I was using hyperbole.
Gotcha, bitch.
You've been got.
Gotti.
You've been got.
What? You guys remember seeing that show? Oh my God, what's the name?
Describe characters and scenery.
It's based on that game Dofus.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
You guys don't know what that is. It's like it's an MMO. And there was a show by a Canadian, either Canadian or French animation company, and it's not the best show ever, but it's got some cool fight scenes. The final fight scene of the first season between this big dragon dude who can turn into a regular old man, and there's this, I forget the name. It's been like 3 years since I saw it. So there's this dude, I think his name's Nox, and he's like a Clockwork Man, and he's trying to he uses time powers and he's trying to like reset the world to before his family died, because he wants to be with his family. He's actually a fairly sympathetic villain, aside from the fact that he's pretty much going to try to destroy the world, but whatever, he has good reasons. And so the big ass dragon's name is, and I'm not going to use the name for the entire thing because it's really long. The big ass dragon's name is Brugaloragran. Yeah, it's a pretty dragon name, but whatever. And I don't mean
It's a lot of consonants.
yeah, it's
Can you say
it's a
it
very
one more time?
Grugaloragran.
Grugaloragran.
No D at the end, just Gran.
Grugaloragran.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck.
it's a decent.
Jeez.
It's not like god awful. But it's not.
I know it's just a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot to process.
Just call him Group.
No.
My minions.
But the ending fight scene is really cool. They're fucking mountains blowing up and they're fucking beating the shit out of each other using time powers, and it's really cool. I like
Sounds
the
very
animation.
shonen.
It actually is very shonen.
I'll always stand by, even though I don't like Fairy Tail that much, their magic system and stuff is actually very well done. Because I like how Dragon Slayers work, where they can eat or absorb the element that their dragon is and get, like, health and, like, magic back. And then I liked Requip that Urza uses, where she can just pull... She essentially has the infinite...
Space?
Yeah, she has that, but she can pull out any armor or, like, sword to her using.
That's pretty neat.
I
like hammer space abilities.
Yeah. I don't much care for people who can summon creatures, though, for some reason. Because it feels like you rely on the creature rather than yourself.
It depends on how it's used.
Well, yeah, like Pokemon, it also has to do with the trainer calling the shots.
Yeah.
But if it's like, I summon big creature, go deal with problem, and then, like, the creature just does it itself. It's like, why are you here?
Well, because they're the conduit.
But they don't do anything. They just summon the creature.
I mean, well, what if it's like Pokemon where they're controlling the creature?
That's what I said.
That's what he
it's
said.
Fine.
Oh, okay.
But if they just send...
If
they're like,
I get what you
here's
mean.
creature do what want, and then it's just ends
so,
up
like, you
destroying
don't
shit.
mind in, like, Final Fantasy X where Yuna's a summoner and
Yeah,
she
that's
controls
fine.
the
That's
creature.
her ability. In the Dissidia games, they play with that pretty well, where her summoning is her attack.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I don't like summoners who rely on the summon. Because then it's like, what if you run out of magic, or what if you can't summon them for some reason? You can't do anything, and you're fucked.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I talked about this the other day with Hunter x Hunter. I really like how Kurapika works. Like, when his eyes go red and he becomes a specialist. He uses the chains. And they're all... He has some really, like, fucking busted stuff, but, I forget the creator's name. The creator, made sure to... He knew what he was creating was OP, so he made sure to create limits. Be like, no. He says, if you use these powers against anyone that's not a part of this specific group of people, this little knife will impale his heart, and he'll die. So he's only, like, super powerful against a specific group of people.
Lame. No, I'm just kidding. Like, yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, yeah, limits are cool, but that's everything. I don't know.
Yeah. I always think you should limit your character, because they shouldn't be like... They shouldn't be OP at the beginning, and then they shouldn't go like, I'm just a weak little boy. Just kidding, I'm OP all out of nowhere. Like, it's called power crawling, where you get from one point and you slowly, like...
They can be OP at, like, the end of the series.
Yeah.
But... And... I will say One Punch Man does it best, because it's like, the whole point is... It's about the jokes. It's a comedy series.
Well, like, it's kind of
it's a parody
joke
series.
on that.
Yeah. The whole
of
point
like,
is it's a joke on the...
person's strong at the beginning, but what do they do? What does that really mean? Saitama's like, I'm strong at the beginning.
And I hate my
I
life.
kind of just need to wait for somebody who's strong enough to fight me. And then I end up fucking solving problems really fast.
By just destroying the problem.
Yeah.
Except for that one mosquito.
Yeah, that's it.
What are the cool abilities? I like... So, speaking of... Because yesterday we were talking about that fight between what was it, a death battle? With Green Lantern and Ben 10?
Yeah.
I like both of those characters. I like both of their... I like the constructs that the Green Lantern uses, and I like the Omnitrix. Those are cool abilities.
They are cool abilities.
And I do like that throughout the series of Ben 10, Ben, like, he gets better control of the Omnitrix, and he unlocks more aliens. So it's not just
He's
static.
just only stuck with those 10.
Yeah.
Doesn't, like, the first season kind of culminate with him unlocking new...
The first season is like the end of the first season. He unlocks the 11th alien, I think. The first series had multiple seasons, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, The end of the
Wasn't
first
like
season.
the 11th one Cannonbolt?
I think so. It's been a while since I watched that.
I remember some things.
Yeah. I really liked Cannonbolt because he turns into a cannonball and just.
Technically, it's the 10th alien because by that time, Ghost Freak got out of the Omnitrix.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So it just put him back, and then he got Wildvine, and that was the 12th or 11th, depending on how you count it.
It's the 11th alien that he has used.
Yes. I think I can name all of the original Ben 10 aliens in the original series.
Set a timer. We're going to time this
I
shit.
didn't
Why?
say I can do it under a time. I just said I can name them.
Yeah.
Well, no, but I want to see how fast you can do it.
No.
We have a timer anyways. It counts the audio.
Okay, cool. Ready?
Don't put pressure on him. What the fuck?
I just want to... Fuck, man.
If you want to time me, you can. Just tell me when you're starting.
Ready?
I want to have it start at 16 minutes on the dot.
Okay, yeah. Ready? Go.
Accelerate, upgrade, Stinkfly, Wild Mutt, Diamond Head, 4 Arms, Gray Matter. Fuck. My brain just went like, where am I? I was like, I was counting aliens. Brain, help me out here. Heat. Fuck. What was his name? Heatwave?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Heatwave. Bitchin' boy. Because I wasn't gonna do all 10. I was gonna do more than them. So
Okay,
Wildvine, Cannonbolt,
Just do as many as you can. We'll see how long, like,
Frank and Ben. I think
Is that really what it was called?
I think he changes it.
Okay. Anyways,
And then Ben Wolf.
honestly, just like if you can't get
Ghost.
the actual name,
Did I say Ghost Freak already?
I don't think so.
Ghost Freak.
Did you say Ripjaws?
Ripjaw. Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's 14, so it definitely went over 10.
That's
Yeah.
right. The fish man was part of the original 10.
And then Ben Mummy.
Yeah.
He just never fucking used the fish man.
I think that was it. I think he only did 15.
Yeah.
I think he
the
had
first
5
season.
extra. And then
Oh,
in
way big.
Alien Force he got, huh?
Way big. Way big was in the first series.
He was?
Yeah.
What did he do?
I can't remember.
He
He
got
fought another
really
way.
big.
He fought another way big. Is what he did.
I have to see him. Because there's a distinct difference between Alien Force designs and original series designs.
Yeah.
Where's my phone? I was just going to look up a picture of Way Big.
It was
really
about a
quick.
minute, maybe a minute and a half. It's pretty good
I was gonna look up.
for like
Oh.
being put on the spot
Phone's
and
over
shit.
Wasn't much of a spot. I allowed it to happen.
Well, yeah, but you didn't like prepare.
Way bog.
Way Bog.
Way back.
I thought that was an Alien Force.
Yeah, it looks like. It
No,
doesn't
well that
match
is
up.
that is from Alien Force, but Way Big appeared in the first series.
I'll look
I don't know if it
into
was the first. I don't think it was the first season, but it was the first series.
Why
for
don't
sure.
I look at the Ben 10 wiki?
Definitely. It's actually some good information. And you know what? Each of these aliens has like it's not incredibly well developed, but each alien species has a culture and like a home planet name. Or at the very least they have an official name, like a scientific name,
So, Way Big first appeared in a movie.
Oh,
called
really?
Ben 10: Secret of the Omnitrix.
Okay.
It was the first Ben 10 film released and a 3-part episode in the series.
Cool.
Okay, but what series was it a 3-part episode of?
Ben 10.
The original Ben 10?
Yeah.
Okay, then, yeah.
Yep.
Then Way Big counts.
And there's probably like one or two more.
Heat Blast is
Heat
his
Blast. Yeah, you're right.
name. All I remember is Man Fire.
Fireman hot.
I thought his name was like Flame Face or something like that.
No.
No.
There might have been one called Flame Face.
I
at
just
one point.
remembered I was mad because he didn't get Heat Blast back in Alien Force, but there was a guy who can turn into Heat Blast in Alien Force.
Yeah.
And I was like, that sucks.
lame.
Why can't he use Heat Blast anymore?
What am I?
Did they explain why he couldn't use the original aliens?
I think something.
Watch broke.
I mean, that's probably.
I think that's what happened.
I think, yeah.
Either that or the watch creator, because he knew who Ben was, so he went back and gave Ben a new Omnitrix,
Yeah, wasn't the
which was soft locked into 10 aliens again.
Yeah. Wasn't like the final season had a lot to do with what was the creator's name?
Men of Action.
No.
Oh no, the creator of
the Omnitrix.
I can't remember.
Whatever.
He was a gray matter though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means gray matter was the first alien put into the Omnitrix.
I remember the villain's name.
Vilgax.
Yeah.
Hey, look at you, buddy.
Tentacle mouth.
Yeah.
He was gross.
And fucking Kevin 11.
Speaking of tentacle mouths, fucking Megas XLR. The fucking aliens and that with their fucking tentacle mouths.
Aliens?
First off, I was gonna Google.
Megas XLR?
Yeah, they fought aliens.
That was the whole point. The aliens came. They went from the future to the past.
I was
They fight off
typing.
an alien
I was
empire.
typing in. Why does Ben lose 10 of his aliens at the beginning of Alien Force? And the first thing in the recommended or in the autocomplete was, why does Ben Shapiro wear a hat?
Because he's Jewish.
I was gonna say
It's
like,
a yarmulke.
design wise, I really like Upgrade.
He's really into the whole
I like
Jew
his
thing.
black and I like
Not Upgrade, Ben Shapiro.
I like his black and green. Like he's like he's. This is gonna sound weird. He has like the black, and then it has like green lines over it, like, and it looks really fucking cool. And it's just like the white, like the jumpsuit.
Yeah.
It's a really cool design.
Yeah. Why would that sound weird?
Because I almost said he had black skin. Yeah.
Shame on you, Brett. Naughty.
We don't even know if it was skin, because wasn't he like all fluidy?
Yeah, he's like a nanite swarm or some bullshit like that. Excuse me.
I haven't fucking watched Ben 10 in years.
It's such a good show.
I've always been meaning to go back and watch it from the start and end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember jack shit from Megas XLR.
Dude, I loved that show growing up, and I also remember jack shit. Except I remember.
You remembered that there were aliens. I didn't.
Yeah, well, I remember more than you. Who's the guy that played Ash in Ash vs. Evil Dead? What the fuck is his name? Look it up, Brett. You're the man. Bruce Campbell.
Yes. It began with a B.
Bob Barker.
Shut up, Ben. Ben. Shut up, Brett.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell was in the episode with the giant head. He was the giant head.
You're like,
You don't remember that episode? With the
you
dude?
could be making this up and be like, alright, yeah, I believe you.
I'm not. So there's an episode where this giant head with tiny arms and legs. There's actually a joke where
Oh, MODOK.
basically, except he also has a giant robot body that he can connect to and control. But like, the main character's name was Cooper, and then the other guy was Skinny Boy, because I don't remember his fucking name.
Yeah, he was a scrawny little bitch.
Yeah. And he was thirsty as fuck.
I just remember him being scrawny. I remember nothing about his personality.
He was very thirsty. And he was also kind of a dick to Coop all the time.
Good thing that they had cup holders.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Because they get Slurpees all the time. Because they're thirsty.
Thirsty boys.
Actually, Coop's not thirsty. He just wants to do giant robot battles. But anyways, so this my favorite joke in the episode is this giant head guy shows up, and like everyone's just staring at him, mouth agape, and they're like, he's just a giant head. And then it cuts to the scrawny guy, and it's like with tiny arms and legs.
For the record, the creator of the Omnitrix was Azimuth.
Yes. But the giant head is like the MC for this giant robot fighting competition. And so they go into space and fight other giant robots and just constantly win because Coop's a video game master and he built video game controls into the Megas.
The only thing I remember is...
I love this fucking show.
The only thing I remember is there was a junkyard. The car was in a junkyard.
Everything in that pile is $5. $5, huh? It's in New Jersey.
Yeah. There's either,
Jersey.
like, they found the robot? I think they found the robot and just retrofitted the car.
No, that's what happened. Coop was in the junkyard, and he was like, hey, how much for this? And then the junkyard guy, who is actually a recurring character, and I can't remember his name, he's kind of cool. Anyways, he's like, $5. And then he asks again, how much is this? $5. Everything in that pile is $5. And so he pulls out like a muffler or something, and like the whole pile just falls off, and there's this giant robot from the future in this pile, and Coop's like, $5, huh? And then the junkyard man's like, oh man. Because, I mean, he's an honorable dude. He has to honor his deal. He said everything's $5, it's $5.
The other thing I remember is just them and the robot stomping around, and that's it. That's all I remember.
Yeah, that's like 50% of the show is them fucking around with a giant robot, which is exactly what you would do if you found a giant robot in New Jersey and you're a fucking car guy. And who loves video games and giant robots.
A schlubby man.
Yeah. I mean, if you suddenly came into possession of a giant robot, would you not just go stomping around?
I thought you were going to say, if you were suddenly in possession of a giant robot, would you not just be a schlubby man?
And they go... one of my favorite jokes is they go through the drive-thru, but the Megas is too tall, so they pick up the restaurant. The whole restaurant. Like, yeah, I'll take 2 number 5s, a number 8... and 13 milkshakes. What do you guys want? Because he's fat. He's a big boy. Yeah, I love Megas XLR. It's a good fucking show. I need to re-download it. It's fun. It's a fun show. I hear the guy who made it made another show called Detroit something. I forget the name, but it's about racing cars.
Yeah. I know
it was
that
on
one.
Disney XD, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was super expensive to make, and so they canceled it, and everyone got pissed.
Yeah.
Because it's lumped with that other giant robot show called Biotitan or something.
Yeah.
Wait.
Because they couldn't make toys of it that well. And they were like, we can't fund the show or something.
Wasn't that show made by Genji Tartakovsky?
Yes.
The Biotitans show?
Yeah. Because the
actually...
girl's character is a blonde version of Ash.
Yeah. That was actually really good.
Oh wait, we might be thinking of 2 different series.
Why? Okay, what do you...
Why? What's your series?
Because I was thinking of another thing with the giant robot, what it was like on Cartoon Network. And
this was Biotitan, whatever the fuck, was on Cartoon Network.
Biotot.
Biotot.
Well, a small child.
There was a big fat
I'm trying to look into it.
In disguise.
Okay, we are thinking of the same thing.
Okay, yeah.
Because I remember the scene where he's like, there's a
and
girl
there's a princess.
There's a
girl thirsting after
after the robot, and she's like booty popping in front of him.
Yes.
This is a kids show.
And he's just like,
I'm a robot. I don't know what's going on.
I got nothing for you.
And then he gets a robo-boner later on.
A robo-boner?
A robo-boner, yeah. I don't think he actually gets a boner, but like his heart gets a boner.
However they animated that booty popping was really nice.
It was popping.
You can't deny that.
Yeah, it was... do you deny?
No, just I'm trying to find the name for the show.
It was Biotitan, and then there was like a subtitle.
Symbionic Titan.
That was
Titan.
it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually a good show. It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't my personal like.
Only has 20 episodes.
The booty popping is the only thing I remember from that show.
It's the only thing most people remember.
I do remember the girl.
That's when most of the 12-year-olds who watched it were like, "Oh,
I like this."
Oh.
I remember the girl character.
That was when their balls dropped.
I remember the girl character had like her hair coming up like
she was like a princess or something.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a bad show by Gendy Tartakovsky. I'm sure he's probably made something crap, but
like early in his career.
Yeah, I certainly haven't seen it.
Were you thinking of Motor City earlier?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Detroit
not
Motor City.
It's
not Detroit Motor City.
It's
just Motor City.
Yeah, it's just Motor City.
Oh, well, I mean, Motor City is Detroit.
Well, yeah. I think it was. No, it wasn't. I was like, I think the artist who does the Gorillaz stuff did it, but this is totally a different art style.
But yeah, I heard it's really good. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, both of those series are only 20 episodes each, and they're one season, which just
guys, why do you keep canceling good shows?
Because this was during the time when they couldn't make. It was like either A, animation was expensive, or B, animation's still expensive, but they couldn't make toys. Yeah, that's why Teen Titans didn't get an ending. It's getting an ending now, but they were like,
But it took 20 fucking years.
they were like, we can't make toys that appeal to little boys,
Like
and then it's
15.
like,
Yeah, that's better.
and then it's like,
I
oh,
was rounding up, Brett. Come on.
just make the show. People wanted the show. You'll get viewers.
We're watching the show.
and
Like,
then they're like, nope.
do ratings not translate directly into numbers?
It doesn't. So rating.
It's ad blocks, right?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
also ratings are like, hey, we're the company, so we get more of the money, and then you guys get less of the money. The only time you guys get more money is if your idea gets profit itself, and the only way they'd get that is either ad or
Toys.
or merchandise. They can sell shirts.
This was even happening like back in the 70s. That's
Yeah.
why most 70s
Well, yeah, most 70s
cartoons
shows
are
are
just
selling toys.
yeah.
It's
That's why they're.
happening now with build fighters.
It's been happening.
Yeah, I know.
The original Gundam series survived because they
People were
introduced
building model kits.
yeah, they introduced the model kits.
Yeah. It just sucks seeing like really awesome shows get canceled because
hmm
I mean really it just sucks seeing awesome shows get canceled, period. But specifically because
There's
of
one
stupid
show-
reasons like that.
And I don't know if we brought it up on the podcast before, but I remember it because the fucking theme song gets drilled into my head. It's like Super Hyper Monkey Force Go.
Oh, Super Monkey Hyper Force. No, fuck.
I'm saying it wrong and it's making you say it wrong.
Super Monkey
Team Hyperforce.
Super
Go.
Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. Yeah.
I liked
job,
it.
Brett.
I liked it
Did you
because
look it up?
No.
I liked it because they were color coordinated.
Yeah,
they had
that was
different powers.
That was a really good. I
didn't
loved that
didn't
fucking
they have
show,
like
actually.
they had like a red, green, blue, yellow, and then a black monkey.
Yeah.
And then there's another
then
season
the
where
kid-
they brought a white monkey.
I don't remember that.
Or was the white monkey like an
I think the
enemy?
white monkey was the kid.
Because I remember the white monkey had purple claws. It was
Yeah,
like
I think
his
the kid had
weapon.
purple claws. I think he had purple. Look up.
All I know is
look
his
up the
name
show.
was Shiro.
Yeah, and they
because-
all make a giant robot.
Because when Voltron introduced their Shiro character, I was like, just like the monkey show.
What is he, a monkey?
yeah, that was actually a really good show, especially like for how cartoony it was. It was actually pretty deep, if I recall correctly. I could be making this up, to be completely honest. It's been like 10 years since I saw that show.
I also liked the logo. It was just twisted like that.
Yeah, that is really cool. Man,
No,
what?
I think I just remember there being like a black and a white monkey, but it looks like there's just a black and white monkey.
Oh, okay.
Like the monkey is painted black and white.
Okay, maybe like you're just
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, now that I look at these designs, no, there is. He's
There
right
is?
there.
Oh shit.
I guess maybe the black monkey came later.
No, I think the black monkey was first, and then they introduced the white monkey.
Maybe they're the same person because I can't find both of them in the same shot.
look.
Because it's
I'm
like,
sure there's a wiki.
look, they're all there, and then there's the black monkey, but there's no white monkey. And then the next one I go to, you can see him in
Yeah,
the
the
corner.
weird
Go
white
back.
monkey.
Go back again. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Let me
That might have
see
been
that
like
picture.
a season 2
I'm gonna
thing or
look up
something.
the team. Like I'm gonna
Okay.
look at
Look
the
for the
actual
Super Monkey.
characters.
Look
Team
up-
Hyperforce Go wiki.
Yeah. See if there's a wiki for it. There might be.
SRMTHFG.
The Super Monkey wiki. Not to be confused with the Monkey Ball wiki.
Jesus.
It
I
just
found-
has a
I
I
redirect.
found a change.org thing telling them to continue it.
Continue the series, yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are telling them to continue a shit ton of shows. I remember there was a show that made me sick. It was called Get Ed.
I don't remember
Because
that
people were introducing 3D animation, but I don't think it was cheap enough to make like a show series of, so they kind of took a lot of shortcuts when making it.
Uh-huh.
And for some reason, my brain caught the shortcuts and was like, ew, this is gross.
I don't remember that show. Was it not on for very long?
I can't. If I'm already looking up the monkey
What was
team.
it?
Get Ed. ED. Oh, it was It was American Japanese. Not Get Ed, the monkey team.
Oh, it was like a joint effort thing?
It must have been.
That makes sense.
I'm just gonna look at the.
Oh.
There's no wiki.
Oh,
for it.
what? Let me see.
Just looking at the still, I can see why it made you sick.
Did it not did it not age well?
It wasn't It wasn't well at the time.
Yeah, that's a big oof.
Ugh.
The team is called the Hyperforce. And the main character's name isn't Shiro, it's Chiro.
You were close.
He's 5'7", but he's 14.
That is a giant.
He's a tall man.
He's an early bloomer.
Okay. Antari, full name NTAR-11, is the black monkey. Later silver in seasons 3 and 4.
Oh, okay, so it's the same monkey.
It's the same monkey. They just changed color.
Okay.
Who painted this fucking monkey?
Mom!
I painted your monkey shit lips.
I like how they gave Chiro's height in like feet and inches, but then the monkey, he's 86 centimeters.
Do you guys remember Generator Rex?
Yeah.
I don't remember it, but I remember people talking about it. Like, I didn't watch it personally. I know like a lot of people compared it to Ben 10.
Yeah. I think there was a Ben 10 crossover at one point.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
And it was really good. The crossover episode, I remember that much.
This tiny summary of Antari does not explain why he had a color change. I assumed he got destroyed somehow, and they just rebuilt him and gave him
probably.
like a different paint job.
Why do they walk like this?
What?
Let me see. Because it's early 3D animation, Ben. I don't know. Ben.
What do you call me?
Because we talked about Ben 10. Yeah, it's early 3D animation, Brett. It's not even that early. It's just early show level.
That's not terrible.
It's not bad. It's just, it looks weird.
This dude in the green is like a prototype design of Deku.
Oh god. He just has a mohawk. That's what makes him different.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean the walk cycle. Those walk cycles weren't terrible. They weren't fantastic, but they were not terrible.
Great. Now I'm gonna have a bunch of like old cartoons on my recommended thing.
Oh, absolutely, you
We
are.
can keep talking about old cartoons. We don't have to do the topic shit.
Because now it's
This
just
is
like
a little bit
remember
more
those
interesting.
Yeah.
Remember those directed-to-video Scooby Doo movies? And it's
Dude,
like
yes, I do.
Zombie Island.
Oh my
with
god,
the
those
Witch's
were
Ghost,
the best.
Alien Invaders, and Cyber Chase.
Cyber Chase was the worst of them, to be completely honest.
The ones I remember were Zombie Island, Alien Invaders,
I've seen all of them.
and Alien Invaders the most.
There was like 4. There was the one.
There was 4 of them.
There was Zombie Island.
I just
The
listened.
Alien. I know. Shut up.
He's
The
doing
Alien
it for
one,
himself.
The Alien one, and then the Salem Witch one, where they were in Salem.
No.
What?
Because you're thinking of the Witch Sisters who had the band?
No, I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not.
You're not.
I think that might have been a part of the movie.
Because that's in Zombie Island.
Okay, then I'm not thinking of that. There was one where there's a dude with a ponytail and glasses,
Mm-hmm.
and they're in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, I remember. Isn't, who's that one guy? Nigel Thornberry.
He plays the guy with the ponytail, and
his actor.
I don't remember this one. I don't remember ever seeing that one, apparently.
I'm trying to remember the dude's name.
Is it?
Tim Curry. That's his name.
Yes, Tim Curry.
As I unlock my phone.
I remember the plot twist was
Wait, Tim Curry was Nigel Thornberry?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
the guy was trying to. So when they get there, the guy's trying to prove like, oh, my family wasn't a bunch of witches. Turns out his family was a bunch of witches, and he's a warlock, and he's trying to destroy everybody because they killed his like grandma or something
Yo,
for
are we
being a
talking
witch.
about Halloween Town?
What?
Oh, the
We'll get to Halloween Town, but first, we're not done talking about Scooby Doo first.
the Disney movies.
Those are actually
Those were really good. I'm not gonna lie.
The third one was bad.
The first and second one were
The first and
fantastic.
second
I
one
love
were
the
really
skeleton taxi driver.
Yeah.
Wasn't it
Little
like
skelly boy.
wasn't it like Halloween Town, Halloween 2, Return to Halloween Town?
And then like Halloween Town
Calabar's
High.
Revenge.
Yeah, and then it was Halloween Town
Halloween Town High.
Halloween Town High, also known as Halloween Town 3.
Yeah.
From the Nakey Jakey fucking Disney Channel movies.
Fuck yeah, you did talk about those. Those movies are really good. Those are Halloween classics.
Yeah.
Like my sister is like, let's watch Hocus Pocus. I'm like,
No.
Can we do
We're
Halloween?
gonna
Town
watch
instead?
Halloween Town.
Good Disney movie.
Infinitely better.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
Hocus
Hocus
Pocus.
Pocus is the one with the 3 witch sisters, right?
Yeah, and for some reason, Disney decided to hyper-focus on the fact that the main protagonist is a virgin. Like, he gets bullied for it, the witches call him out for it, and my brain goes, He's 15.
Yeah.
He's fucking leave him alone.
It's perfectly fine to be a virgin at 15. Or 23.
But, yeah.
You guys remember that Chupacabra Scooby Doo movie? The one where they're in Mexico?
Yeah.
I loved that one.
Yeah.
That was such a good movie. They go to that resort. It looked so fucking beautiful.
I don't remember the name of it. I probably never learned it. But the song...
I think it's Scooby Doo. Oh, the song.
The song during the chase scene in Zombie Island was fucking great.
It was tight.
Yeah. Who did that song?
And also, the girl in Alien Invaders that turned out to be an alien was pretty.
Yeah, yeah. I let her probe me.
Not editing that out. That's staying in.
Good. It was a joke. Fuck you, Brett.
Yeah, look at the fucking OST for Zombie Island.
It's terror time again?
It might
be.
Yeah. I don't want to play it.
We can pause.
You can play it for 30 seconds.
I'm not chancing anything.
All right, we're gonna pause it and make sure this is the right song.
Yeah, it's Terror Time by Sky Cycle.
Yeah, that was really good.
I remember.
Honestly, those movies just had really good soundtracks.
They were really good. Yeah,
and I think Sky Cycle did most of
it's when Hanna-Barbera actually had a budget.
I actually saw a post about this, like the Scooby Doo
animation
continuum. Let me pull it up.
Because I remember
it was actually really. What the fuck is a Scooby?
After. Fucking in Cyber Chase, Shaggy has a red shirt and Scooby has like a different colored collar for whatever reason.
Well, yeah, because they're. Wait, no, the real Shaggy and Scooby
yes.
have that? No. The fake Shaggy has. Really?
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right, Charles. On the outside world, Shaggy is still wearing his green shirt and brown pants, and when they go into the cyber world and they're in the last level and they meet the mystery game that's programmed into the game. That has their classical stuff. Because Daphne is wearing business attire.
Right.
Fred is wearing some button-up shirt. And Velma, I forgot what she's wearing. But then they go into the game where, like, the guy is, like, a fan of the mystery gang. And he's just like, oh, yeah, I programmed you guys in the game based on your old costumes. For some reason, Shaggy has a red shirt and jeans.
Because I know in another movie, he has that outfit.
I think that's Zombie Island. Because, it's Zombie Island because they had a shit ton of green.
Well, that's not the movie I'm talking about.
I know. I'm just saying the red shirt Shaggy shows up in Zombie Island because there's a shit ton of green and they didn't want his...
They balance it out.
Yeah, they didn't want his shirt to be on
No, it was the one where he goes to the boarding school for the monster girls.
Yeah.
That's a really good one, too.
That was actually, that was a good one.
No, wait. Fuck. Zombie Island has the green shirt Shaggy.
He just had, like, a jacket or something over it, I think.
Yeah.
Come on, man, where the fuck is it?
I just remember after the chase scene in Zombie Island, like it just cuts to Shaggy and Scooby in the van, like eating the prawns or the crawfish. They just had like a big ass bucket of crawfish. It was great.
So okay, this is the image that they had.
Shaggy red shirt. Like it's a different.
It's a different Shaggy.
That's exactly.
Yeah, it's that movie.
Why is his shirt red? I like how there's like weird shit. I'm gonna look up exactly.
I like that in the correct lore, Shaggy is like extremely rich.
Yeah, his family's
it's his car. It's his van.
Yeah, he just lets Freddy drive it because he's in the back toking up.
I like the theory that it's because Shaggy's anxiety is so bad that he can't handle driving, so Fred drives for him.
That's why he smokes, because he's got anxiety.
Yeah. That's why he and Scoob are scared of everything.
Because you're like, no, Shaggy doesn't smoke. No, he's not a burnout.
No, I said no because that's not why he lets Fred drive the van.
Oh, okay.
Anxiety thing.
All right, cool. We're on the same page then. Okay,
everything's coming together.
We're I love it when a plan comes together. All right, so this is the one. So these are the images. We'll get to that. So in the 1960s.
Oh my god! I almost forgot that. Go on. I almost forgot about that.
In 1969 to 1971, let's see if we can make a show on a budget of $3. Can we get like copyright strike for doing a Tumblr post?
No.
Okay.
Just talk a little louder because the
I'm gonna move the mic.
From 1969 to 1971, it says, let's see if we can make a show on a budget of $3. From 72 to 73, it says, hey, we have a real budget now. Let's use it to hire movie stars to make cameos. And they kept, basically, wasn't that a theme throughout the rest of
at least up
Yeah.
until
Don Nuts.
they had Bowling for Soup on. I remember that episode.
There's also
they
a
were like
movie-
at a ski lodge.
There's also
But
a movie.
I'm just gonna tell you this: Bowling for Soup did not exist between.
No,
the
no,
years
I know,
of
I know.
1972.
No, they were in like
Yeah,
one of the later
that's
series.
why they would have Bowling for Soup, because now it's a meme. That's why I
Yeah.
said Don Nuts like that, because
Yeah.
the whole gang would say it all at once.
They even had the movie with the WWE stars.
They
Yeah.
John
had,
Cena
they had
was in
like
there.
3 episodes attributed to the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah.
That's why Futurama makes fun of it.
And then in 88 to 91, where they had the
Pup named Scooby Doo.
a pup named
that I
Scooby-Doo.
almost forgot existed.
I loved that. That was a great fucking show. So it says let's give parody and quality animation a whirl, and then in 88 to 05 it says guys, what if we put actual effort into this?
That's where the 4 direct-to-video movies come in.
And then in 02 and 05 it's like that was hard. Let's just bank off the previous movies. And then in 06 to 08 is what the fuck is a Scooby? That's my favorite part. And then in 2010 to 2013, let's reinvent ourselves here. Let's break the mold. Let's focus on storylines and character development with less focus on the monster of the week and more focus on an overarching storyline.
Yeah.
I actually remember that one. I didn't watch it a whole lot.
That
but
series apparently fucked up a lot of people.
What?
Because they weren't expecting it to be like that.
They were expecting it to be the
Because
monster
it's
of the
like
week.
oddly dark.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah, it is
this
really
is
dark.
for kids.
I forgot that existed too.
She's
No,
which
no,
The
this
Seth
one?
MacFarlane ass
Yes.
looking one.
This one?
The new one. No,
Oh,
under it.
oh, ew, ew.
Where their eyes are like weirdly rounded.
And then in 2015, let's see if we can make
Make
a show on a budget of $3. And that was just a funny little Tumblr
Scroll
post
back
I
up.
saw.
Let's credit the Tumblr poster.
Shady motherfucking bacon.
That's why I wanted to shout about.
That's a Tumblr name.
Yeah.
You make quality content. Keep it up.
They might not.
I don't give a
They
shit if
might
they
have been
see it.
deactivated.
Well, who cares?
That's a lot of things. A lot of people will go like, let me click on this famous profile and be like deactivated.
Well, you'll have probably screenshots floating around everywhere for that.
Um,
Moving the mic.
Yeah. Fucking Scooby Doo, man.
I remember Blink-182 did the theme opening for What's New Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And then I remember What's New Scooby-Doo had a movie about the Loch Ness Monster where you actually find out that Daphne is Scottish.
Yeah.
And like her
And
cousin.
she's got a hot cousin.
Yeah.
Guys, do you remember the live-action movies?
Yes, they
Yes,
were
Brett,
awesome.
the best things to ever happen to James Gunn's original movies? Yes.
Really?
No!
He directed those.
James Gunn, what happened?
I think so. Either
I
that
don't
or-
believe you.
I think he might have directed a different
He
movie.
created Buff Shaggy
Yes.
What was the actor's
and
name?
Buff Scrappy.
Let me look up the actor's name because the actor who played Shaggy's from Scary Movie.
Yeah,
It's
It makes so much sense.
Michael something? No.
The fact that he's in a Scary Movie makes so much sense.
He's a really good actor. He's really like
But don't
What the
don't
fuck? I
forget
thought.
don't forget one of the most
No.
groundbreaking cinematic scenes.
I'm sorry. The guy who did the Scooby Doo movie did Home Alone 3, Big Mama's House, Beverly Hills Chihuahua, and The Smurfs. I just remembered the movie I'm thinking of with
God
James
bless him.
Gunn, and it's. Okay, so do you remember? You guys remember the movie Kick-Ass, right?
Yeah.
How it's like a kid who's normal
Okay.
and he tries to become a mass superhero. Do you remember Defendor?
no.
It's almost the exact same premise, except I think like Woody Harrelson's just crazy.
Okay.
And then there's another movie, and I need to find out what it's called, but it has Dwight from The Office in it, and it has Ellen Page, I think, and he's also trying to be a superhero, and he just ends up getting his ass kicked all the time. James Gunn did that one.
Okay.
But the live-action Scooby-Doo movie had one of the most groundbreaking cinematic masterpiece scenes ever to be captured on film.
Buff Scrappy?
No,
Okay.
the scene where Scooby-Doo dresses up in a dress
And rides an airplane?
and walks on his hind legs
to get on an
to
airplane.
get on an airplane.
Because they didn't want to put Scooby in the cargo hold.
Remember the reason they just booted Shaggy was oh no! No, James Gunn wrote the second movie.
one.
He was a writer for it.
Holy shit!
And then the director stayed. But I like how they were like, no, you can't be in the gang anymore, Scrappy, because you peed on Daphne.
Yeah, you peed on Daphne.
Because you got too excited.
He's a puppy.
And then I think that really
Oh, no, it wasn't the whole point. Like, you're not a puppy anymore. You
Yes.
just have a growth.
Yeah. He has a
Aren't having-
growth spurt, and that's why he uses the monster shit to become, like, super big.
Yeah, but he's got. Oh, and at the end of the movie, he's small again, but his head's still huge. So he's
Yeah.
like waddling around.
But I remember in that, like, overarching storyline thing, they actually do, there's, like, a statue of Scrappy Doo, and then Daphne's like, oh, no! And then Fred's like, we said we'd never speak of him again. And so it's, like, trying to say in that continuity there's just an accident with Scrappy, and that's why he's not there.
I feel like the live-action movie was just a parody of Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I mean,
Oh,
and that's why it
I
works.
said I would look up the actor.
I do like the monster design in that movie, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
they were,
was,
like, weird bunny things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was definitely
it was pretty
sufficiently
good.
creepy.
The fucking I love the fucking shrunken head red herring.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
They
like-
think it's the voodoo guy at first because of the shrunken heads.
Yeah.
Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, Matthew Lillard. He's a really good
Yeah,
actor.
he did Scream, and I only remember that because he was one of the killers.
Yeah.
And, like, he's kind of unstable, and at one point he just starts crying. It was, like, blood on him. He's like, my mom's gonna be so mad. It's one of
But then
my
they kill
fav-
him.
Well, yeah, he ends up dying.
Well, spoilers.
Oh, fuck you!
I
It's been
think
out
his
for 20
I think his
fucking years.
accomplice shoots him on accident.
Yeah. And then Final Girl shoots the other one.
Final girl.
Well, no, because that's
Yeah, the
her.
last standing person does it.
Because it's always
Yeah.
the final girl.
Because Seth Green fucking says that in the movie.
What's it called? Fucking.
Actually, I don't even know if
I
it was
remember a
Seth
lot
Green.
less from the second.
It wasn't
live-action
Seth Green,
Scooby-Doo
but
movie.
I know who you're talking about. He looks like Seth Green. So they tried to do the thing where because you're not like you think the killer's dead, but then they get up, and she's like, no, fuck that, and shoots him in the head.
Yeah. Because that's what Scream was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a different horror film, and
Yeah,
it
it was a
was making
deconstruction.
fun of the other horror
Yeah,
But
films.
then
was-
the people who made Scary Movie didn't get the memo that it was already a parody of
Scary
horror
Movie
movies.
1 and 2 are pretty funny still.
They're
Yeah.
funny. It's just like the
It-
concept of like, yeah, we're parodying a parody.
My favorite part of Scary Movie 2 is when the girl has a fucking boxing match with the cat.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the cat just whips out its claws and scratches Cindy in the face. And she's like, bitch! Or like, there's like a dude who's like in a wheelchair and he gets like, someone like runs his wheelchair down the hallway and knocks him into the window, and then the butler has a fucked up hand.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Let me use
just
the
reach for
strong
my hand. He's like, give me the other hand. And he's like, no, this is my strong hand. And then he's like, ah, and he just like lets go of the branch and dies. And then I think at the end he's like, no, just the butler guy. And then at the end,
No, I was
no, it
gonna
must
say
be the
something.
caretaker.
Yeah, I call him the caretaker.
But then the at the end of the movie, it's shown that the guy who fell from the tree didn't die, and he just is in a full bodysuit.
the caretaker is like the best movie, the best
Yeah.
character in that movie.
Isn't he the killer?
No.
No.
He tries to fight off the killer, I think.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
remember he's like, we don't have any forks for the past, so just eat it
Yeah,
out of
just
my
eat it out of my
hand.
hand.
And everyone was like, come on, man.
Do you think he knows?
No. He was genuinely, that was the joke. He was just trying to be nice.
Yeah.
And he didn't deserve like half the shit people gave him. Because he was just being nice.
He just has a disfigured hand.
Yeah,
He
and that's
can't
what
control
he
that.
was
I'll leave it out of my
deformed,
own
and
hands,
that's
thank you.
why everyone thought he was the killer.
Yeah.
And then he ended up not being the killer, and everyone was like, "Oh, we're fucking idiots."
Yeah.
Like if it's me and a dude with a fucked up hand is like eat it out of my hand. I'm like, no, I mean I'll eat it out of my own hand. That's fine. I appreciate
I have a thing
it.
about germs.
Yeah, I'm.
Scary Movie 3 is all right.
I
It
don't-
has funny scenes.
I don't
It made
remember
fun
it.
of The Ring and aliens.
Oh, it was that one.
The alien scenes weren't the funniest, but the Ring
Matthew
scenes
Lillard
were
wasn't
funny.
in Scary Movie.
Yes, he was.
Well, he might have been, but he was in Scream.
That's what, no, that's what I said. He was
Yeah,
in
that's what he
Scream.
said.
And now
Oh,
we're
he
talking
corrected
about
himself.
Scary Movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
No,
I was
yeah.
confused.
Yeah, it's fine. But I just remember that because there's a post where like the Ring girl is coming out, and then Brenda comes in, and she goes, "Hell no!
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
getting
yeah.
water fucking everywhere!" Just decks the shit out of her. Get up! And everyone's like, "Put Brenda in Mortal Kombat." And everyone's like, "Yeah,
Was it Scary Movie 3 where they had the rap competition?
yeah." I remember that because he couldn't rap for
Yeah.
shit, and like he got nervous, so he knocked down a stall door and threw up, and some guy was in the stall, and he's like, "What the fuck?" and he closes the door on him.
Which one did they make fun of? Signs.
That's
That
3.
3.
Oh, okay.
Charlie Sheen was the
Yeah.
That was his plot, was signs, and then
Didn't they have like cups of water
Cindy,
everywhere?
Yeah, Cindy was dealing with
With the ring.
with Ring.
Yeah.
And then there's like other gems in there.
Yeah.
And then Scary Movie 4 was War of the Worlds with a
Which isn't a
Japanese
horror
horror
movie?
film.
The Grudge,
It was
probably?
released. Yeah, it was
The
released.
Grudge is
They
the
came. They came up with a reason.
really?
Yeah, it wasn't the. Well, The Grudge and The Ring are different franchises. The Ring's based off The
Yeah,
Grudge.
yeah, that's what I mean.
No, it was the movie about the little boy or something.
Yeah, isn't that The Grudge?
It might be.
The Grudge is still a little girl.
Yeah, there's still girls. I don't know what movie it was, but it wasn't that great. It still had Anna Faris in it, and then
Because she was the main character for some reason.
and then they figured out a way to kill Charlie Sheen, because they got married at the end of 3.
I know how to kill Charlie Sheen. Do you have an HIV?
He survived that.
Yeah, he survived. You just can't
He's
kill him.
immune.
You're right. Fuck, I'm dumb. You just can't
He's
kill
got
Charlie
tiger
Sheen.
blood.
You can't fault him for that one. He was high on cocaine.
We've made him too powerful.
It's all the cocaine.
Yeah, I like how this went from old cartoons to Scooby Doo to Scary Movie.
And then just Charlie
Yeah,
Sheen.
just Charlie Sheen.
Really? and
They
that's
all
so
actually
strange.
connected
Yeah.
pretty well. Granted, I don't like a lot of horror films.
I like some. I like
A lot of them are just in the 70s and 80s. It was just gore fest,
Yeah.
and then like
Yeah.
the 90s transition.
Yeah,
to,
they
like,
were
jump
slasher
scare.
films.
Yeah, the slasher genre was a thing. But then it like transitioned to jump scares, and then we had a brief period of like paranormal activity things.
Exorcisms.
Yeah, the
shit.
Exorcist.
I mean,
The Exorcist is like in
Exorcism's right
between.
now.
No, just because The Rite also came out.
The whole exorcism craze is right now, actually, currently, because you've got the Nun and
No,
or it was like
it's still
No,
continuing.
no.
No,
That's
no.
not
That's not?
exorcism stuff.
No.
That's we're trying to make a cinematic universe
Yeah.
with.
Okay.
Because I think The Nun is attached to the Annabelle movies.
Yes.
And the Annabelle, and it connects the Annabelle movies to the Exorcism of Emily Rose, I think.
Yes, I think. Because I think the same guy shows up.
Um,
Anyways, one thing I found out is the Amityville horror stuff was actually
it's based on a real story.
the
right?
real story is not real story. It was fabricated by people to
Oh,
help.
really?
Either they were trying to help sell the house, or they were trying to keep the house free.
From being sold.
The point is, it's a fabrication, and they were like just trying to highlight something that may or may not have happened. I forgot. I just remember in passing I saw an article and skimmed through it, and it was like, it's not real. There's evidence that it's been like fabricated.
There was that one movie. I think it was like it was some
Vavitch? No.
no, but it was another one of those. There's a ghost in the walls movie.
But it turns out it was not a ghost. It was actually
It
a
was a
little boy.
little kid like being no.
What is that?
No,
No,
I think it was like the Winchester house or something like that. Because it was like
I
this
think I know
old
what you're
lady
talking
in
about,
this
but I don't-
house that's been there for generations, and like she's the only one left, but the house is
I
like,
actually
haunted.
know the real Winchester house, and the lady who runs it is kind of fucked. Or the lady who ran it was fucked up because I think she's either the wife or the daughter of the man who made the Winchester rifle.
Yeah.
And so she believes that everyone who's been killed by a Winchester rifle
Is in the house.
is haunting her. So she kept she kept building upon the house so they'd have
I
places
think
to
that's
go.
yes, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
It's
She'd-
the
that's it.
Winchester
she'd-
Mystery House.
Yeah, she'd make
Yeah.
like hallways that ended
Yeah.
like
It's that
randomly,
One. Yeah,
and then like empty rooms all the time. And
'Cause
they're
that-
like, that's
that-
where the ghosts live.
that actually sounds fascinating. Like if there's
well,
an
yeah, because
actual movie
it's all
about
based
that.
on her mentality.
Yeah, if there's an actual movie that went into that as opposed to just what we got.
It's spooky house time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, my favorite horror series is actually VHS. Except for the
Oh,
last one.
isn't that
viral
an,
if they fucked it
isn't
up.
that an anthology series?
Yeah, but the whole but it does have like a meta plot outside the little mini VHS tapes.
Right. There's a connecting line.
So in the first one, the quote unquote main characters are he's like a private detective.
He's a dick.
Yeah. So it's a private detective and his like partner, I guess, and they're looking for this lady hired them to find her son because she hasn't heard from him in like so long, and it's unusual for him to go so long without contacting her or whatever. And so they go into this house and it's fucking like it's pretty much empty except for just this bank of like old televisions and just hundreds of VHS tapes of like people made. And
sounds like Resident Evil 7 got inspiration from that then. Because there's a good focus on VHS tapes in Resident Evil 7.
Maybe.
And like all the DLCs, they start off with you putting a VHS tape into a VCR, and then it goes into the screen.
Okay, maybe. But so they, and then they're like, so the guy goes off to find to continue searching the house, and he's like, here, you start going through these VHS tapes, I guess, to find out what happened, and like. Oh, and so there's like a laptop open off to the side, because the son has been recording like his progress through these VHS tapes, because he's trying to see, because there's like this, supposedly there's this underground market for all these supernatural recordings, and so he's like, yeah, there's something common to all these videos, but I can't figure out what it is. And so the chick starts watching the VHS tapes, and that's how you go into like the anthology part. Turns out the VHS tapes make you go crazy and start killing people. And so I think at the end, it's been a while since I saw the first one or the second one really. I think at the end she winds up killing her partner and then like killing herself. Maybe I can't remember. And then the second movie is these kids break into this old house, and then they find a bunch of VHS tapes, and a dead body.
Most important.
Turns out that body's not so dead, because it winds up killing.
That's why it's most important.
Yeah, and it winds up killing all the guys that broke into the house.
So this is why you don't break into abandoned houses.
Yeah. So, and then in the third movie, it's called VHS Viral, and it's all about the internet, and it's not nearly as good as the first two.
Oh, it's the best. So you mean it's like the best movie ever made, Unfriended?
When you bring the internet into horror movies, I feel it loses its shit.
Yeah.
Because both Unfriended suck because of that, and the only one that works is Searching.
Yeah, because
it was literally like the guy watched the first Unfriended, it was like. Hold on, wait.
Yeah, I can do better.
There's something there. I just have to dig and find it.
Yeah.
Because the guy does a really good job at being like, there's a mystery. It's not exactly horror stuff, but it would make a parent freak the fuck out. And he has to like...
It's less horror, more thriller.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I was trying to think of like my favorite horror movie, and I was like, it's not really a horror movie. It's more of a thriller. But it was 10 Cloverfield Lane, which shouldn't have been a Cloverfield movie.
It should not have.
No, it should
not
have been.
Like, that only happened because
but
they thought...
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
No, that only happened because the producers like, this movie isn't going to sell unless we have a name attached to it.
Well, yeah, but...
So here's Cloverfield.
J.J. Abrams made most of the movie until they told him to attach Cloverfield to it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So he made a very good horror film, and
okay. Well,
John
J.J. Abrams.
John Badman.
He did such a good job.
Yeah, he did such a really good job. I actually like when they try to escape and they spill over the acid thing, and he falls into it.
Oh, yeah.
And he loses his fucking mind.
Yeah, he starts wailing.
It slowly, like, manifests into this horrifying realization that this nice, kind man is not kind at all, and he's just, like, manipulating you. Turning you into his daughter.
I would have... So, like... I'll be honest, if that was the first movie of the Cloverfield stuff, that would kind of be cool, because it's like, oh, it's a horror thing, and it's like, oh no, there's actually nothing outside he was trying to protect you from. Oh, there are aliens?
There are aliens.
And then that opens up for the sequel to be an alien horror film of trying to survive in an alien world.
The alien thing, the movie ends with like her getting outside, and she's like, oh, hey, well, for the people that and she's like, oh, there's nothing wrong here.
You turned to me, so I thought you were explaining it to me.
And then there's like this thing this like alien thing that's running around. She just like run away from it.
It was like a cat thing.
It was
wasn't
no.
Yeah, it was like
there were numerous alien things because she saw the beginning of an invasion.
Well, no, it's just specifically when she was being chased around by this one thing.
Oh yeah, there's like one straggler.
And then,
what was it? It looked like a cat.
It was like a panther or some shit.
Yeah, like a panther.
And then like she gets in this truck, and then the UFO starts abducting it. And admittedly, this is a really fucking cool scene, where like.
But then you realize it's tied to Cloverfield, and you're like, why?
Yeah, then you're like, why is this in the movie? But like she has this bottle. She finds this bottle of liquor in the truck, and there's like shit in there. So she stuffs the flammable stuff into the liquor bottle, gets a Molotov cocktail, and like the UFO has like this mouth thing that opens up and closes.
Yeah.
She just fucking chucks the Molotov cocktail into the mouth of the UFO and destroys it. And then she starts driving away, and she hears like on the radio like, there's been an alien invasion, and like if you want to be a volunteer and help people, go to this city. And then she has like a choice of like, go to the city that needs help, or
go to the evacuation city.
Yeah, go away.
To no
and
alien
leave.
land.
Yeah, and she like makes a decision to go help people.
I liked how they kind of tried to set it up because they had an all right connection to Cloverfield. It was just like the Cloverfield monster, which is his name that everyone just refers him to, or just Clover.
It's called Clover. That's its name.
But like they were like, if you're attacking a country, you bomb it really hard, and then you send in foot soldiers to like make people surrender and like take the land. So the nuke was the giant monster, and then the small aliens are the foot soldiers,
cleanup.
which would make sense because then I would have just imagined like a rebellious force has to kill all like the invading aliens, but then they still have to figure out how to deal with the giant monster rampaging.
Yeah.
So it's like they have to fight aliens and a kaiju at the same time.
What was interesting is, even though Cloverfield took place in New York, like this movie took place actually in
like
Texas.
Oh, in Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was like in Indiana or something.
Because there's the reports were saying like New York was attacked, New York dealt with something.
And the
then,
road
like,
sign, I think like it might have said El Paso.
No.
I'm not sure.
I think it was Laredo.
Yeah.
It might have been. It was one of those. Yeah.
Because I thought she was going to L.A.
I definitely remember it was not El Paso because I lived in El Paso when I saw it, and it was I would have been like, it's here.
Wait.
And I was like, no, it's not there.
Okay. Well, yeah, that was, and like the shitty like name drop was like, oh yeah, the street was like Cloverfield Lane. It's clever, except it's not.
I can't, and I guess, yeah, you're right. We can't blame J.J. Abrams for that one.
No, it was the producers.
But we can blame you for the last one.
Star Wars?
No.
The Cloverfield Paradox?
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
That was his
I've
fault.
never seen it.
I didn't.
I'm pretty sure that was his. At that point, it was his fault.
The funny thing is, I didn't watch 10 Cloverfield Lane because it was related to Cloverfield. I just thought like the trailers look fantastic for this film.
Yeah.
I did watch it because I thought it was related to Cloverfield, and that's probably why I was disappointed with
I
it.
feel embarrassed when I remember Cloverfield because when I was a kid, I wanted more answers to the movie, and so I would watch the YouTube videos and be like, if you look in the poster in the clouds, you can see the monster's face. And I'd be like, whoa! And now if I like looked back at them, I'd be like, no.
It's like that one fucking
That's just
documentary
dust.
film of when they were trying to break down things.
Room 281.
Yes.
Yeah,
With The Shining.
I fucking hate that
yeah,
movie.
it's such a piece of shit.
What?
Because what he's saying is like almost word for word something in the beginning.
So they were trying to. It was
It's
a
a
bunch of
movie?
people.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a documentary movie of people trying to decipher The Shining, with really stupid theories.
Yeah, like what was the one about the cloud?
Yeah, so at the beginning, in the opening credits, with the clouds moving and like the opening credits being there, for one instance, the clouds take the perfect shape of Stanley Kubrick's face. And then the guy who's saying the theory doesn't connect it to anything. It's just you can see his face in the clouds.
Yeah, like it's supposed to mean something and not just be.
There's
an amalgamation.
one, and I kind of hate it, where the
I
guys...
mean, even if you can see Stanley Kubrick's face in the clouds,
It
so
means
fucking
nothing.
What?
It means
Yeah,
nothing.
it
Just
means
Stanley
nothing.
Kubrick wanted his face in the clouds. So what?
And like there's a guy,
It's a
and
funny
clearly
little thing.
he's telling them the theory over the phone, like whatever. Okay, cool.
What's to decipher? I don't understand.
Because a lot of people are like, Stanley Kubrick, he is, because he did 2001 Space Odyssey. He's like, oh, he's a super genius, which means we have to look at his movie frame by frame
The
and
Shining
see what's...
Are they gonna
Stanley
figure
Kubrick.
out who did?
Who did it?
Is
Stephen King.
Stephen King wrote it.
Stanley
he
Kubrick
directed
was the
it?
director?
Oh.
What?
Wasn't he? Or
I thought you said Stephen King was the director.
no?
Yeah.
No, Stanley Kubrick was.
Oh, so
are they thinking that if they decipher The Shining, they'll figure out who really did 9/11?
I don't know.
it was just a lot
Yeah,
of stupid
Stanley
shit.
Kubrick was the director.
Okay.
Um,
That's weird because I don't like The Shining, but I like Kubrick's
I
work.
thought it was alright.
I thought it was goofy as fuck.
But
It is
yeah.
a little goofy.
Anyways, the guy who's recording his theory over the phone, like whatever, maybe he can't fucking fly over to give his interview.
Right.
You hear like like in the background. He's like, "Sorry, that's my son yelling," and it's like,
What was that in the movie?
yeah. And I was like, okay, first off, you can edit that out. Second off, why is your son in the same room?
He's probably like in the other room, and it was like.
What gets me
shouting.
is
But you can still close the door and it wouldn't pick up on the phone.
what gets me is I don't think they talked about the dude that was getting a blowjob from the guy in the bear costume.
No.
Like, there's so much to go from that. Why didn't you talk about
I
it?
remember there was like the lady who was like, "Oh yeah, this has to do with like Native Americans because on the sugar thing there's like a Native American person, and then like then suddenly there isn't or something." I'm like, what does that have to do with fucking
It
anything?
could have just been an inconsistency in filming. Yeah.
Like I like The Shining, but come the fuck on, lady. I actually think the hotel's in Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was telling someone about the bear blowjob scene, and they didn't believe
They were
me.
like, "No way!"
Yeah,
and
that's
then
not
you're
real.
like,
I was
"Let's go watch
"Oh,
the
yeah.
movie."
You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, it's really
it's
funny.
real. It's fucking hilarious.
Like
too.
everyone in the documentary thing totally missed that was happening. And I
Yeah.
love it.
Like, you could talk so much about that. It's just right there.
Red rum.
I honestly feel like even if it's a shitty documentary, I feel at one point in your life you should
Cute as
watch
snow.
The Shining and then watch that documentary and then be like, these people are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Or the other way around, watch the documentary
And
and
then
then
watch
the
The
movie,
Shining.
so you can be like, that's not how that worked.
God, people
Yeah.
like to delve into things. That
People
don't
love
need to be
conspiracy
delved into.
theories, dude. Why do you think the Flat Earth Society is so huge?
Because
People love
like to be
conspiracies.
stupid.
Even though there's documented evidence.
No, you can't prove that. It was faked. That was NASA's faking images.
Who are we going to believe, Brett? The Egyptians who were alive billions of years ago? Who even listens to those people anymore? Where are they now? Dead. Look where all that fake science got them. I don't know.
I will. So Joe Rogan explained it thusly.
Everyone knows
As
that
far
the
as the moon
Earth
landing?
really is just a hollow cube.
Yeah.
It's a cube.
It's a hollow cube.
So Joe Rogan explained part of why some people think the moon landings was faked, because there's an image of supposedly it's one of the dudes doing a spacewalk, and he's in like the EVA suit. And there's another image
Yep.
where it's basically the exact same image, only reversed, but it's of the same guy doing underwater training, where it's like because you know how they train for spacewalks in like a giant ass pool.
Because it's similar.
Yeah, it simulates low gravity or whatever.
Was their theory that they just cropped him out from walking there
Well,
and just like edited?
No. That if you look at the photos side by side, that's definitely what happened with that photo.
So
That
I've come.
hey.
I came.
we're still recording.
Oh,
Oh, I did both.
Okay, anyways, real fast. I think we're about to end.
so
Really fast. I'm just gonna cut it.
okay.
They did have a studio with a moon landing set because they didn't know if the feed would be able to take
Yeah.
from space back to Earth.
Mhm.
So they were like, we would just recreate it
Right.
and show it that
and
way.
that's another reason. Oh, they didn't land. They just recreated it.
It was so much noise.
Anyways, so that photo is definitely fake. Like if you look at it, like granted, they're not going to say it was faked, but Joe Rogan's like, well, there's plenty of reasons why they would have done that, because for one thing, the radiation of space might have fucked with the film.
Yeah.
And he gave quite a few reasons why it was faked. He didn't say that they necessarily faked the moon landing, but there is that the fact that they faked that photo it might lead some people to be like, well, what else did they fake?
One of my favorite things is the reasoning why the moon landing was faked. It's like, you can see the flag, it's waving. And it's like, yeah, because there are people stomping around it, and they're also like fucking with it and wiggling the pole. It's going to make it like
It
float.
moves.
Yeah, it still
Shit
moves.
moves in space.
I was just checking time.
It's not just gonna be down.
Just completely static, yeah.
And yeah, that's part of why the moon landing might have been faked. But I'm not saying it was.
Okay. We're gonna wrap up the episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
Tell us about you.
No, wait! Hold on, real fast.
Okay.
Because I don't want to seem like we just talked about the moon for no goddamn reason.
Oh man, that makes sense.
In room 281, there's a legitimate theory that Stanley Kubrick filmed the moon landing and that he was hiding signs in it because he was guilty because the kid has a fucking rocket ship on his shirt, and then like something having to do with why the room change was to 281 instead of like what it says in the book. It's really stupid. So, to connect your moon thing to like what we talked about, people think Stanley Kubrick did that. And
it's all connected.
And it's clearly in The Shining.
See, we're not morons. We
haven't been morons for the majority of the thing. I already said all of our shit connected.
All of our shit have been connected.
I just wanted to connect the Stanley Kubrick thing and the Joe Rogan moon thing together.
Like a nice wrap up.
Why don't you guys tell us about your favorite conspiracy theories? And then
and that's what we're ending on.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe, everybody.
Okay, no. Put 3 things. 1, old cartoon you remember. 2, favorite Scooby Doo moment. And 3, favorite conspiracy.
Oh, I already know why I'm going.
Perfect.
Go. Goodbye.
Thank you for joining us.
See you next time.